Hello everyone. Today we have a project in web scraping using Python language. The title of this project, Best Restaurant in Istanbul. Okay. What's web scraping? Web scraping is the process of collecting structured web data in automated fashion. It's also called web data extraction. Some of the main use case of web scraping included prices monitoring, prices intelligence, news monitoring, lead generation, and market research, among many others. Best Restaurant in Istanbul. This is the title of our project. We are going to look for information about restaurant all over Istanbul. We're gonna collect them and put them together. Example of our main categories that we are going to look for location, prices, kind of foods, it's serving, customers, feedbacks, and else. This website that will scrap the information from it. In this project, we are going to use the following libraries: CSV, request, beautiful soup, zip longest. CSV library, the first libraries. The CSV libraries contains objects and other codes to read, write and process the data from CSV files, reading from a CSV files done using the reader object. It's used to store tabular data where the column names and row value are separated using commas. The second library, request. The request library is the de facto standard for making HTTP requests in Python. Beautiful Soup is a library for extracting data from HTML and XML files. It's particularly useful in that it doesn't require the source's markup to be well formed. For example, it deals with missing tags and incorrect nesting as smoothly as possible. Siblonges. This iterator falls under the category of terminating iterator. It's print the value of iterables alternatively in sequence. If one of the iterables is printed fully, the remaining values are followed by the value assigned to full value parameter. This is how to zip longest library work. How to install libraries. We are going to write this comment in the terminal that we can install the XML and request and beautiful soup library. This is the code Python of our project. An instruction to install and run our code. To run the code in the line 79, you have to download Python files and libraries, and you have to change the path written in the code according to your computer. We will find it in the line 79. And this is the link. We will paste the link in the PDF PowerPoint files. Okay. This is the code of web scraping project using Python language. First, we are going to import CSV library and request and beautiful soup and zip longest. We made this list to store the data like names and types and address and links and rates and future and working out. We're going to start from page 1 to page 3. For example, we can make it even 10, but the program will take time to scrap the page 10 page or else, but you can choose whatever you want. In this while loop, we are going to looping over the web pages to scrap data restaurant. Okay, now we use it like request library to fetch the link, the URL. And this URL is bilgi.com, and in this we are going to save the page after fetch it, and we're going to use then, and in this line we're going to create soup library object to the web page. Okay, then we are going to create a soup library to a page contact. Soup, beautiful soup, and XML. And we made the condition if the page limit, like page number greater and equal page limit, then it will be the last page, and the loop will stop. Okay, in this line we are going to find and select the element HTML element which has the information we need, like type, names, address, and rate. Now I'll show you how can I find the element from HTML from web page. For example, we are going to web page, to restaurant web page, and we click right, and we're going to resource page, and we will click here, and we will choose the name of the restaurant in this line. Then the name of the restaurant in the H3. Then we're going to take H3 and we put it there. And also we can also try for restaurant types and address and rate. The main ideas of this loop, we take the links of each restaurant that we scrubbed in the first loop and loop over these new links and fetching them to scrub a new data from them. We are going to select HTML element phone numbers, and we in place class equal phone, and we will store it in the list. And also we select HTML future HTML element and the displays div ul4, and we create fours mean that we want the fifth element in this place div ul, and we're going to create future test, a temporary variable. Then in this loop, this for loop over the restaurant future and store them in the future variables. In this future variables, يعني future text, and this is for cut clear for remove the last three character in the for each future list test. And also in the line 70 we have working times. We choose it from HTML element, and we store it in the list working time. Okay. Now create CSV files. We're going to create CSV file, and we will make restaurant type, restaurant name, and restaurant type, and restaurant address, and else, and we will use zip longest library to arrange the CSV files, and we choose this the path of the CSV files, and we will the program will store the data in the CSV file. Okay. Okay, now let's run this program. That means we are waiting for complete. Okay. Finish it. It's finished now. Then we are going to we're going to the path of the CSV files, and we will try to open it. We see the information which we scrap it from the website. Let's go to the page of it. Okay, the restaurant. So we are going to open it from from Google Drive because I have problem with my application. Okay, we're going to open it with the Excel. But open with Excel. Okay, these all the information of the web from the web from this website, restaurant name and the type of the restaurant, and phone numbers and the future restaurant link and the future. Okay, then this application of web scrubbing using Python language, and that's it.